Hey y'all, it's Day. So I'm going to be doing a reading for us today. Very much looking forward to this reading. I'm going to be doing a series of short form readings, which is connected or related to a service that I offer as well. It's one of my most affordable services that I offer called Hot Takes. So we're going to be doing a hot take in this video. My prices may be changing in the future, so I would definitely encourage anybody that's interested in getting a reading to take advantage of the rates that I have right now. And I'll have a link in the comment section below for anyone who is interested in any of my services. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start the timer for 10 minutes. Angels, guides, ancestors, God, source, and benevolent energies that stand in truth and love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you for the protection. Please continue to guide and protect us as we walk our path. So yeah, definitely getting some interesting energy already. I was kind of feeling like some form of not necessarily breakup energy. However, the breakup is, a part of it, but more so someone wanting to get away from someone else or having desires, but for some reason is having a hard time separating themselves from this other party. It does feel like a situation where they want to live somewhere else or they want to start a new life, but maybe there are certain factors that prevent you from being able to do so. But there may also be other factors that are preventing that person from doing so. So on the top left of the spread, we have temptation, and there is a reference to the material. So there may be an aspect of something about this person not having the courage to take the next step to separate themselves. Does have to do with maybe the lifestyle that they're currently living, or access to things that they have now. They may have a fear of losing access to those things. And spiritual team is coming through to say that while they can understand why you would want to hold on to that, there are greater activities, beliefs, ideas, experiences that are available to you that will replace that, because it's definitely giving like carnal pleasures, like having access. Basically, if I were to put it into things like somebody's afraid that they won't be on a particular side of town, or have access to a particular store, or have access to a particular social group or a program, or won't be seen in the same category or status. They won't be perceived in the same way. They won't be accepted. It's something material. Anyways, underneath that, we have the 10 of Swords. And basically, spiritual team is like something about how you participate in these things are killing you anyway, or eating at you anyway. And it's just giving an energy of like, I see what you were going for, but it could get even better. That's how it seems like from spiritual team. Like, I see what you were going for. On top of this temptation card comes the strength card. So yeah, for whoever this message is for, it's, for example, if someone's used to living a luxury lifestyle, but the way that they got it, or the person that they were at the time that they got those things, they've kind of evolved in life and spiritual team and the universe is asking differently from them. So, and that requires strength. So strength falling out on top of temptation, and it's in the resistant position. So the top left of the spread, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is known for being refined, having been established. They've worked for everything they have, but there's a bit of regality to them as well. They're not just rich, they're wealthy. So there is a distinguished taste about it, that type of energy. So that being accompanied with the Knight of Wands and with the Nine of Coins coming out in reverse, this is how whoever this reading is for may be feeling. The things that they've associated themselves with kind of added to their sense of self, and with the spiritual team encouraging them to make moves that may detach them from some of these things that they have attached to their identity, makes them feel a little destabilized. It makes them feel a little corny. It makes them feel a little cheap without these things. That's funny. But spiritual team is saying with the Knight of Staff, it's just like, you think that was this? Watch this. It's just like, you're just getting started. You have no idea how good it could get. Comparing the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, there's so many lessons, so many treasures, so many levels in between the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. And so spiritual team saying, this thing that inspires you, whoever this reading is for, is like, it could get so much better, more wholesome, with more substance, and it still hit. Like, you won't be feeling like you're missing out. So very interesting. And then underneath that, we have this kind of scrying card, which is really, it could send someone into a spiral who's used to maybe, being seen or being known for wearing a particular brand or something. Like, they're having a whole crisis right now. Underneath that, we have Six of Staff. So yes, spiritual team is also saying, like, they want you to get used to what it feels like taking steps in the direction that's best for you. And they're saying that, like, this is for someone that they love being seen, whether it's good or it's bad, or if it's in alignment with them. And so it's coming out in the choice point position, and spiritual team is saying, like, just more like they want you to celebrate yourself while it's just you, not waiting until you can kind of pop out to celebrate yourself because you're waiting for other people to celebrate you. And it's coming out in the choice point position because they're saying it's a choice not to celebrate yourself now. Period. Is there anything else that we need to know regarding this message? So towards the bottom of the spread, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Let me see. Yeah, definitely with this King of Cups in reverse, pouring into yourself is going to be important. And then taking up practices that really add to your own personal stability. Like, how and what can you do now that's going to add to the foundation of your personal authority? Because that is, it takes pouring into yourself, water element. in order to build a solid foundation for your emotional and your root chakra. So it's taking water energy to help your root chakra. So caring for yourself, pouring into yourself is going to make you be more stable. Then we got the 7 of coins and the 5 of staff. Yeah, people will watch, but there won't be too much to say. That's the message. So that's the reading. If you enjoyed that hot take, let me know. And like I said, the link will be in the bio. I would definitely encourage you to take advantage as soon as possible, because my race will be changing soon. So